Guitar.com, and we're here with Cesar at the Gibson booth, looking at the brand new for 2019 original collection. So, Cesar, what can you tell us about this new collection?
Thank you for having me, Sam. So, Cesar from Gibson. You know, the original collection was really inspired by the golden era of Gibson, which was in the 50s and the 60s. And the idea was to bring back all those iconic models that are such a big part of our DNA and put a original collection together. You know, the word kind of describes it. It's going back to basics. It's going back to those legendary models. We had to, in a way, sort of rethink the way that we were going to put our collections together. We needed to do a little bit of fixing of nomenclature just to bring, maybe remove some of that confusion in the market from the past of how we've used very iconic model names in different ways. And so we're in the original collection, we're bringing back the 50s Les Paul standard, a 60s Les Paul standard, but these are all with the traditional specs, non-weight relieved, solid bodies, burst buckers, Alnico 2 magnets with the 50s, Alnico 5 magnets with the 60s, you know, the original tuners with the 50s, the Grovers with the 60s, original gold aged knobs on the 50s and the reflector knobs on the 60s. So all of that was very important, that we wanted to bring back part of the original collection and make sure that never changes. If we ever going to deviate from that in a way that we're going to be testing new features that might make it into a guitar, that's going to be with the modern collection. The original collection will never change. In the original collection, we also brought back the Les Paul Special, you know, with the 2 P90s. In this case, we've launched it with a TV Yellow, a very legendary and iconic, you know, finish, and the Tobacco Burst single sort of dog ear P90. And then we brought the SG, so we have the SG61, that very sort of traditional looking aged cherry finish. And for the new original collection, we also decided to bring in the Vibrolas, the Maestro and the Sideways, which, you know, they've been extremely popular. We underestimated how much our fans and our artist community likes those, because I
think it was one of those things that maybe people thought Gibson had forgotten about, but it was such an important part of the legacy. So it's great that people are seeing that and lapping it up, essentially.
No, you're right, and it's reflected in our demand. We're entirely sold out of those. So yeah, it's a great feeling as a manufacturer, because that means, you know, we've listened to our fans. They were speaking loudly, and we're proud that we're bringing things that they're really loving. So, and then the SG Special and the SG Junior to complete the original collection.